Hi everybody, my name is Joe Sanfilippo. I'm the superintendent in the Fall Creek School District. Go Crickets! And my friend Brad Sarin from Sun Prairie and I are really excited to help bring EdcampWASDA to the Fall Conference this year. Wanted to thank WASDA for the opportunity and giving us the space and the time to bring a different type of PD opportunity for superintendents in the state, and looking forward to seeing a lot of people at the Madison Concourse Hotel on September 16th from 12:30 to 3. This is prior to the pre-conference sessions, so you can obviously take advantage of both if that's something that you want. So you may have seen Edcamp or the name Edcamp or talked about Edcamp a little bit, but may not know exactly what it is. So we thought we'd put together just a really quick 3 or 4 minute video to talk about what Edcamp is and what it is not, so you have a pretty clear understanding of what to expect on that day if it's something that you think you're interested in. So Edcamp is really about participant-driven professional development. You develop the sessions, you develop the conversations because it's what you want to learn on your time. So that's really the foundation of Edcamp, is really making sure that you develop a network of people who are owning the learning in the process. So when you show up at Edcamp, it's going to look a little weird because there's going to be a board with like nothing on it. It's going to look just like this. And what we do is we build the sessions based on what we want to learn about, which is really kind of a cool concept and gives us the ownership of the learning. So from 12:30 to 12:45, we're going to build the session board and then put those in for the rest of the afternoon. So you may think, well, what do I want to talk about? What are we going to talk about? So we'll give you a bunch of Post-it notes, and you just decide what you want to talk about. If you want to talk about Twitter, if you want to talk about connecting with your community, or policy and legislation, or E-rate, or whatever you want to talk about, we'll get on the board and we'll make sure that we have a session that can kind of connect to what subject area that you want. I think the misconception about Edcamp is that it's all about social media and it's all about digital tools, and it's not. It's about whatever you want it to be about. So we'll take all of the suggestions that people have and try to funnel them into the sessions for the day. So now the board looks different. Now the board is filled with the things that we want to learn, and then at that point you just get to choose where you want to go and where you want to have the conversation. So a couple of things about Edcamp that are really, really important. And the first one is that it's not about lecture. Nobody gets up in front. Nobody has a PowerPoint presentation. It's just about the conversation. Figure out what the topic is. Go there, talk about the topic, and learn together, learn and grow together. The other thing about Edcamp is the rule of 2 feet. If the session that you're in doesn't meet the need that you have, or doesn't meet what you were looking for, then just get up and go to a different session. There's no judgment here. Everybody understands that we're all trying to learn and grow together, and if it doesn't meet your need, well, then go find something that does. That also includes taking that conversation, and maybe you want to extend it with just a couple people into hallways or different areas of the convention center, or whatever the case may be. So taking all of those options and really making them your own is really important to the Edcamp process, or the process that we're trying to put in play here. So those are the things that you can expect from Edcamp. It's really more about the conversations and the connections. We have really hard jobs, and you are the only person in your district with your job. So the more opportunities that we have to grow and connect and learn together, I think the better that we are, the better Wisconsin is, the better the kids and the staff that we have are, because we're learning and growing together as well. So if you're interested, let us know. It's just an optional opportunity. It's free. If you have any questions about how you could bring Edcamp style PD to your district, certainly grab Brad or myself and we can talk to you a little bit about that. But we're looking forward to seeing people, and we'll talk to you next week. Take care, everybody.